Okay.
Hello, everyone. This is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 7 of Direwolf20 and Soren's Factorio playthrough. How you doing, Soren?
I'm good. We have
Yeah.
resources.
Oh, my wall is one too short.
Okay.
That is less than ideal.
Oh, see what you mean. No, they're coming too. Oh, okay. Never mind.
They don't usually come over here for some reason. Usually they like to normally attack the burners and the boilers like first thing, but for whatever reason, they haven't really been.
I wonder if they're like valued targets that are higher over there.
I guess.
I'm not really sure.
I can get in through here? No. There we go. There and there. There and there. I think I can walk past those. Cool. So then I just need an offshore pump. I'm just setting us up a little bit more power, Mr. Soren.
Okay.
So we're going to want about a dozen of you. And we're going to want about a dozen burner boilers. Yes, those guys. And then we're going to want some pipes.
That's quite a bit of heating you have there.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to need it, aren't we?
Maybe. I have no idea. I haven't looked at the math recently. I think it was like 3 per 3. So 1 to 1. Maybe. It's not like we really have much concern for coal.
Well, it'll only take it if it needs it.
Yeah, that's true. Someone in the chat actually points out that the target values are based on military aspects and then goes on to pollution producers and then everything else. So in that order. So I'm guessing they're going for the lasers on the left side first.
Cool.
So if we just make like a giant bunker of lasers and just like, they'll all go for that. Hypothetically.
Yeah, so see, like right now, they're not even like using the coal. If you come up here and look, you'll see that it's not even doing anything because our base is once again running off pure solar.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we should have 20 solar panels because remember last episode we dropped some steel in here?
I have one on me.
I've got 32 in here, so that's more than I thought.
Strange.
I'm okay with that though.
Yeah, it's like, I put in $2 and I got 8 hamburgers out. Interesting. I'm not gonna complain.
Do you like the wiring of my solar panels though? Because they're pretty good, if I do say so myself. The correct answer is yes, Dyer. You did an awesome job.
Yes,
wiring.
Dyer. I love them.
Okay, good. Just so that we're clear. Pretty sure this is right, but I feel like it's wrong. Oh well, we'll figure it out in a minute.
I point out the same thing that we need substations, but Dyer also then pointed out that we need the blue power packs for those. I'm like, oh yeah, that explains so much.
Yeah, no, I would be getting substations if I could, but we haven't done blue power packs yet.
Oh, they also require batteries, so that's probably sulfur, isn't it?
Yeah, but we already have battery production going.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, look up north.
Oh right. I remember
All right.
seeing that.
So we have like over 100 solar panels now. That's kind of nice.
200 batteries.
Cool. Yeah. Once we get, maybe we should clean this up this episode. Does that sound like kind of a plan?
The iron or the piping?
The piping and pretty much everything.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
It's actually not terrible now that I'm looking at it.
No, it's just like minute changes, really. Not even that much.
Yeah, really not even that big of a change required.
Is there a way to change which way the storage is on the tanks, like left and right, or is it always that left is?
I think it's always like that. My other problem is if we break the tanks, we lose everything in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure, but I assume that's probably the case. But I mean, we can just run our line of resources up here and just punch into these things.
Yeah.
So why don't I just do that? I'm gonna run our resources up there, and then we'll go from there with it.
Okay.
So I see you replaced a lot of things with stuff. That's cool. We're gonna need more iron miners, actually.
Yeah, no, I ran out when I was over there, so there's only 3.
If you want to snag some from the north area that's currently not really being processed or used, you can. Like grab 4 of them, and that should be good. And I'm going to run some conveyors just due north.
Yes, my chat points out you do lose all the fluids if you break them. Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was the case.
Yeah.
Does this need anything, or is this cool? No, it doesn't. So it's just these 2 that need stuff. So that's good. And there we go. Battery production is back up and running.
Nice.
I'm going to say 3 stacks of batteries will probably be sufficient for our needs at this time.
Okay.
Now the problem will ultimately be, where do we want to do the automatic production of
the packs?
The blue packs. So blue packs require a battery, which we're producing automatically, so that's cool. They're also going to require an advanced circuit, which requires plastic, and then just steel, copper, and iron. But, that's also requires smart inserters, and those are painful, I think.
Yeah.
Because a smart inserter is electronic circuits and fast inserters. Fast inserters are electronic circuits and inserters. Inserters are electronic circuits and iron gears and iron plates. So that is going to be a complicated thing to put together.
Just a bit.
Yeah. I'm thinking like right over here, maybe? You know what I could do? Let's do this. No, it's actually okay. There. And then I can get rid of this altogether. Sweet. So what I'm thinking, Soren, is up here might be a good spot for it. Just north of the coal field and just south of the oil production facility. That might be a good spot to tap in and start doing all the auto creation of blue science packs.
Okay.
Our other option is to send our batteries and plastics down to the right of our green science pack and do it to the bottom right there. And that would have batteries and plastics running throughout our base, so if we wanted to use them for anything else further down the line, we could. What do you think?
That actually sounds like it'll work.
So that one then? Run the battery and plastics down south?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting crowded in the north here.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking we're going to clear away this iron mining system and all the conveyor belts that go along with it.
Actually, we can go ahead and do that now because I just placed enough iron on the left side that we're going to have problems with.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool with me then.
So we'll just let the rest of this process.
Okay. Yeah, because honestly, the only thing that this iron line was doing at this moment was converting to steel.
Yeah, we can easily add that.
You know, we can add that anywhere really.
Is that just a smelting recipe, or is it special steel furnace?
Nope, just regular furnace, just regular smelting.
Okay. You just need to research to get it first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I make more electric furnaces? Oh, I totally did. You don't understand. That makes me very pleased. So we're going to want a smart inserter here.
We have a lot of iron now. Goodness.
Well, it's not smelted though. That's the problem.
This is true. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Well, like I told you, we need a lot of iron.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm going to do a little bit of crafting and then come back and get ready to do the blue science packs. I'm also going to come up with a design for how I want the blue science pack thing to look. Alright guys, we're back and just continuing to do a bit of cleanup here.
Oh, the wirings. Look at them. Look at the wiring.
Oh, you're welcome to fix it if you want right now, Soren. I mean, especially because we have like the higher tier stuff. But I've got plastics and batteries coming down here, as we can plainly see. I actually emptied this, so let's put these guys back in here, and that should be cool then.
Okay.
Nice. So I think it looks pretty good. So this conveyor belt system will eventually be similar. But yeah, the wiring is obviously terrible, but like it looks bad when there's no thing around getting powered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This doesn't need to be here anymore. These things can stay. Debating how I want to do the steel production. But I guess I can throw... I'll throw a few electric furnaces down. How's that sound, Soren?
I'll be good.
And then we'll do... into a chest. And that should work. And that'll be our steel chest. Sweet. All right, steel production's back online.
Nice.
On the new layout. And I'm guessing we'll use this bottom right corner. So we'll eventually route the plastics and batteries to the bottom right corner here. But that's where we're going to go for, you know, the stuff we need to do.
I want you to take a moment and look at this corner you've made with the coal. Look at the wiring real quick.
One sec. I'm coming. All right, what am I doing so wrong?
No, you're not really doing it wrong. It's just look at the wiring in this corner where the coal's wrapping around. Look at the cable and just like, where am I going? I kind of want to play the Benny Hill theme song while following one of these.
Well, like, to be fair, there was a bunch of stuff here. And the way
were.
these don't have a very large radius for things.
No, they don't. They have 5x5 radius, and then they don't connect that far either.
Right. Like, we can definitely use, like, the big electric poles now and, like, the medium electric poles. That's cool. Also, I'm going to research automated construction because I can.
You can research if you want to.
Yeah.
Do.
Because we have plenty of science packs for that kind of thing. So, yeah, what I'm thinking then is, oh good, we have plenty of this stuff. Like, maybe I'll just... How is there coal on here? Uh-oh, we're out of power, Soren.
All right, power is just not connected.
Oh, okay. For a minute there, I was severely worried.
Did I disconnect something?
Like, the entire base was out of power, and I'm like, wow, that's bad.
Yeah, right now, all I had to do is just wait a moment, and then the world just turns off.
Yeah. So there's our batteries and plastics coming down. And we'll probably route these all the way over here. I don't like what you're doing.
I have an on-off switch. Good thing I turned the power back on. Goodness, that could have been bad.
Yeah. Is it alright over there? Is it safe? You built the defenses over there, so I don't know. Are they cool?
They're fine. If they get through, they deserve it.
Fair enough.
There's quite
you know they get harder eventually, right?
Yeah, which means that place is going to die.
Alright, I'll come back in a minute. I want to map out for the bottom right corner here how this is going to look. What is this, by the way? Is this just nothing? Okay. What is this on the ground here next to me? I guess nothing. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back.
I've cleaned up a lot of this wiring so far.
Cool.
This might turn off something real quick. I'm not sure.
I'm getting ready to do some cool stuff.
Oh?
Well, we'll see in a minute, but let's let's see. So first step, I kind of mapped this out. I don't know how well it's going to work based on like how long things will take to craft, but we'll see. So let's get like some power stuff going here. So that should make copper. And then we'll do, this is going to be responsible for making electronic circuits. Which will then go here. And this can go here to make advanced circuits. And then all he needs to go along with that is some plastic. Cool. So we should have automatic production of advanced circuits now.
Nice.
And then we need let's say these guys. So first thing will be gears.
So something you never want to hear when you're dealing with electricity is the word whoops.
Correct.
Just a small tidbit of information.
For those of you who may not know that.
Pretty much.
Okay then.
Oh.
So you're making gears, so you're going to need a long arm inserter for that. Pretty sure gears only need to be used for this. So we're actually going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to say this thing will make inserters, which need gears, electronic circuits, and iron plates. So we'll do you, you, and you. So you should be able to make inserters. The inserters will go here because your job will be to make fast inserters, which need iron plates and electronic circuits yet again.
Hey, Soren,
Yeah.
are you still playing AS2?
Not too much, no.
Okay,
Those
I was
fast
just wondering.
inserters.
Was it you who's been putting these random bits here and there everywhere?
No.
Oh, there's just some random bits and bobs that have appeared at the base.
Um.
I don't remember putting them there myself.
Do you have a block specifically? Like, I don't know offhand if I don't think I did.
There's like a there's just like some copper ore berries and a few other bits and bobs just lying around that I was like, ooh, what on earth?
Oh,
Because to be honest, I thought you weren't even playing at all. I thought you logged in that one time and that was it.
that was it. Yeah, pretty much. I did place the oreberry bushes because I was like, hey, I could get free resources. And when I placed it down and I look back at your machine, it's like, well, there's not much point in breaking them.
Nah, there's quite a lot more being produced by my
Yeah, I was
machine,
like,
I think.
I just gave. Okay, that did nothing.
Never mind.
All right. So yeah, I did place the oreberry bushes.
Okay, that just confused me, that's all.
That's fair.
And there's also a random hardened strongbox that was dumped out here.
That was given one of the quests, and
The entire strongbox, really?
yeah, you make one, you turn to the quest, and it gives you the next level up. It's like, huh, okay. So it gave you both back.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I noticed a lot of the quests weren't complete. It's just, I'll do the easy ones. And I looked in the inventory. Oh, we already have this stuff. Done.
Yeah, a lot of them were just like, you know, straight in and straight out again. But,
Yeah.
Don't mind me just coming up with exactly how this is going to work.
okay, what am I doing? I gotta fix these guys before it gets too...
I just finished a blue construction line, Mr. CBW. It may not be perfect, but it's at least a start. The only thing we don't have here, Soren, is steel, which I
Right.
could run.
Ooh, crash.
Pew.
Okay, don't click on an item when you're in cheat mode with your inventory full. Or any eye crashes you.
Yeah, one of my friends told me that, and I was actually amazed, and I didn't think that would work. So, awesome.
It crashed.
Odd.
I was accidentally in cheat.
Yeah.
Always, right? So what I'm going to do is put a box here. We'll do this and that. Oh, what's up? I've got blue production. You want to see it, Soren? It's kind of working pretty well. It's not great. I need more electronic circuits, I think.
Sure. You have 6 already. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going. It's not super fast and efficient, but it's working.
Right.
I might want... See, this thing actually does need... I see. Yeah. I might want to throw a couple speed modules into this one. I think it's electronic circuits that are probably slowing me down. Like, we don't have this as super efficient as it could be. But it's pretty darn good. We're waiting on that. So I'm going to research insert or stack bonus. Should be a quick one to go. Maybe consider let's do this. We'll make another set of maybe I'll make this guy also do, and then we'll have another one here. That might do. So if I made this guy, why aren't you running? Because you need more copper cable. So copper cable is definitely kind of slowing me down a bit. There we go. That should do. Because this thing can run actually pretty quick. Yeah, look at that. It's keeping up now. That's cool. Now we're talking. Just a little bit of subtlety there. What are you breaking, Zoran?
Nothing.
What isn't this guy getting? Are we having power problems, or is it just because you're messing with stuff?
I'm playing around with wiring.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
I notice it every time I was like, whoopsie.
It's actually kind of working. So copper wire's got a backlog. This thing, I could probably throw a few speed upgrades and things. Let me craft a few of them. What am I short on? Iron? So the inserter stack size bonus only counts inventory to inventory. It won't put two things on a single line. But that's fine. Okay, cool. Just trying to see if there's anywhere else we can be more efficient with stuff. So this thing's cruising. Not terrible. No, that probably wouldn't do either. No. Just trying to see if there's any more efficiencies I can build into this thing. This thing's cruising pretty fast. Because clearly we need a bunch of it. We need tons of these circuits, that's the thing. So you know what I could do?
I can't wait till we get trains.
Yeah.
I've never actually used them very well, but that should be interesting.
I agree. Could have another circuit board production line right here. So what I'm going to do probably, well, we'll see, but you'll see what I mean. Watch, check this out. Because we've got that inserter stack size bonus now, I could do something like this. Well, a little cramped here. Let me rethink this a little bit. All right, guys, we're back. I did wind up throwing another assembly machine up here that crafts copper cables for me. That's fine. Now that the system's kind of caught up with itself, I think we're in pretty good shape. Really, the stopping point at this point is the advanced circuit. They just take so darn long. Craft a couple more of those while we're at it. But I'm currently working on some speed modules, so that should help. Alright guys, I think I came up with a good system here. I had to move this over a little bit, but it's all working again, so check this out. So we should be able to do this and this. We'll set this guy to be... Soren, you look very excited about something.
I'm talking about pizza, tacos, and Chick-fil-A.
Alright, I can understand your excitement.
Okay, cool. I'm like going off my scale of foods. If I had a choice to any food in the world, I would eat Pizza Taxi Pizza, then tacos from the place near my grandparents, and then Chick-fil-A.
Oh, really?
Yes, in that order. But since Chick-fil-A is so convenient, and no matter where I go, Chick-fil-A is pretty much the same, I typically get that one. Tacos are not always good,
I see.
but Chick-fil-A typically is.
Cool. So then what I'm going to do, guys, is check this out. So we're going to grab, do we have any more long armor inserters? Handy? Probably not. But what we're going to do is, so this guy's, oh, that's trouble. Hold on, my plan is not quite as good as I thought. Does this thing require, it does not. We can remove these, right? And then we can do something like this. Okay, plan is back on. We can do this, we can do this. Set this guy to also produce advanced circuits. And then we can do this and this. Sweet. Oh, and also this. Cool. And you can be fast. Alright, Soren, I have improved my production line over here, and I think this thing's actually, like, really good at this point.
Nice.
Yeah, like, really good.
We'll need to add another smelter for copper soon.
Yeah. But check this out.
Okay.
Like, it's really compact, and it's really good. I've
So
got
the wires making the battery.
Yeah, I've got 2 assembly machines making advanced circuits. They both are fully upgraded with speed modules. And I've got 2 sets of factories making circuits, because circuits are like, you need a lot of them.
Right.
But this should totally be awesome right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this build.
And we're making roughly, let's see.
Like, I think we're about to have a point where we're backlogging on the advanced circuits.
We were making roughly 8 power or packs of those per minute. Yeah. 1 per 16 minutes, or 16 per minute. Okay. 8 per minute. It's roughly in between 8 and 16.
Right. So that's pretty neat. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I did make one little derp. I did need this line here for the iron to go into this, but it's already been fixed, so we're all good now. And I think everything's good. So I think it's a wrapping up point. So for now, Daryl20 wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed this whole setting up thing. We're actually out of batteries. Why are we out of batteries, Soren? What'd you do?
I've done nothing.
We're also out of plastic. That leads me to believe that we are low on the stuff that we need. This stuff.
That would be a good assumption.
Yeah, petroleum gas we're low on. Oh, I know why. We're not producing any more petroleum gas because our light oil and heavy oil storage tanks are full. That is probably why.
Sure.
So we're going to want more storage tanks for that, or to do something with it. Where are our storage tanks? There they are. We have to figure something out. Well, you know what? Heavy oil can be turned into petroleum gas, I think. Or is it light oil? One of the two can. I was all going to wrap up the episode, and then I'm like, oh, we have to fix this. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fix it off camera. All I'm going to do is put down another tank, and I'm going to move the wall. And then we'll come back next episode and maybe get into the logistics robots that I haven't gotten to yet. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next time. And as always, take it easy.